Indiana's Attorney General visited the IU campus this week to discuss the truths about human trafficking in America. Human trafficking is one of the largest organized crimes happening in our country, but it tends to fall under the nose of most communities where it occurs. As James Vavrick reports, many discussions are popping up around Bloomington's college campus to raise awareness of the serious crime.
Students met with Attorney General Greg Zoller this week to discuss the harsh realities of human trafficking in the United States. The month of April is Sexual Assault Awareness Month, and many of the discussions in Indiana are focusing more on human trafficking than in the past.
So we've now gone from denial, where people just didn't believe it, now to a kind of an understanding of the problem, even though a lot of people still don't want to address it. It's a tough thing to talk about. Commercial sex is not something that's easy to talk about in any audience.
Zoller listened to the students from the United Nations Association and other volunteer groups who shared some of their experiences with human trafficking. He says students have the biggest impact on stopping this sort of crime.
We're now in a position, I think, to bring in student leaders and others to really change the culture.
Efforts to raise awareness about human sex trafficking are increasing throughout the state. Former victim of human trafficking, Rhonda Patterson, travels to share her story with students. Patterson is the founder of the Unslaved campaign, a name that reflects the experiences that she and many other women have faced.
Our presentations basically informs the information of trafficking here in the United States, the hidden part of human trafficking that no one wants to know about.
Rhonda and her team met with students at Indiana University at the beginning of April. Their presentation showed the shocking statistics that human trafficking has on our country and state. While many countries are placed on a grading scale for their crime rates related to human sex trafficking, the United States hasn't been on the scale for years.
We are now in it, but of course we get an A, but we're still the 5th largest country in the world when it comes to trafficking.
Rhonda and her team are beginning production for a documentary about human trafficking, which is set to release sometime this summer. Daniel Walker, the producer of the documentary, feels inspired by Rhonda's story to bring awareness to the same issues she fights.
When parents and different groups get excited or passionate about a certain topic, that topic suddenly falls on the judiciary plate. And that's what we're hoping to do with this documentary, show legislation that this is a valuable issue, this is a vital issue, and it's more than a political issue. It's an issue of human worth, it's an issue of human value, and as leaders in this country, we want them to be concerned about that.
For Indiana News Desk, I'm James Vavrick.
According to the International Labor Organization, human trafficking is a lucrative business, earning profits of about $32 billion each year.